Hey guys, Jeff here. Just want to shoot a quick video with July 4th coming up and fireworks and pets and animals and all that stuff. Clearly it's already July, so the fireworks are probably going to start going off in your neighborhood. So if you haven't prepared for this up till now, just wanted to shoot this quick video and give you some tips. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to show you some popular tips that are recommended by others and offer my tidbits as well. First and foremost, especially if you recently got a dog or adopted a dog, or you have an older dog, or your dog is already anxious and you have plans on going to a fireworks show somewhere out in, like a public park or something that's sanctioned by your local municipality or county, and you want to bring your dog, don't. Okay, I can't be any clearer. Do not. There is nothing positive that can come from that. Especially when you have those types of dogs. Now, if you have a dog and you've had your dog for several years and your dog is rock solid, has a great temperament and isn't fazed by all those distractions, then sure, absolutely. That's why we have dogs. We have dogs so we can go out and we can enjoy life. But protecting our animals and doing what's in their best interest should always be our priority. So if you have a rescue dog, a recently adopted dog, a dog that has anxiety, a dog that maybe is sensitive to thunderstorms and loud noises, keep your dog home and safe. And this is where crate training comes into play, right? You've seen me talk about crate training a number of times. Having your dog in a safe place where they can go and escape when they are feeling anxious, if there's noise, fireworks and whatnot. That it's important that we have that as a tool to manage the environment. If you can't, stay home with your pet. If you know there's going to be fireworks going off everywhere, stay home with your pet. Make sure that they're safe. And I hear people all the time calling people names for not exposing their dogs to fireworks and taking extra precautions to make sure their pets are safe. Cats too. This goes well beyond just our pets. Wild animals, they can suffer greatly from fireworks and things along those lines. So, again, if you're going to a sanctioned event, obviously those are professionals that are conducting those experiments, but people that are just doing this in their backyard, especially if you live in a highly flammable area near woods or whatnot, and you're not a professional. I mean, it's irresponsible to do that. And, this is not 30 years ago. We know a lot more about fireworks and how they impact not just domestic pets, wild animals, and veterans who suffer PTSD from their time, in combat or, whatever their life experience was in the military. Like, we have so much more information at our disposal nowadays. There's no reason for us not to be accommodating to pets, wild animals, veterans, etc. So anyway, this is a dog channel, so let's take a look at a couple of suggestion sheets from a couple of prominent organizations. They have memes going around the internet. So again, I don't want to reinvent the wheel, so I'll just share these with you. Okay, this is from 24 Pet Watch. You could look them up. Their information is there too. I'm not taking credit for this. This is their stuff. Just, some good tips. Pets and fireworks. Fireworks season is here. Did you know that across North America, more pets are reported missing during the popular holiday that involve fireworks, like Memorial Day, Independence Day, or Canada Day up north from us? Here's some things to consider. Make sure all doors and windows are securely closed. This is not the time of day where you want to accidentally leave a door open, because animals can be unpredictable when they're under extreme stress. Any animal. Make their crate or other favorite hiding space readily available. Keep an eye on your guests. Visitors may forget. If you have guests over, it's not their responsibility to know your rules. It's your responsibility to make sure they're following your rules. Make sure your property is free from debris before you let your pets back outside. I guess if you have people in the neighborhood that are blowing fireworks off, make sure there's nothing that's outside in the yard that could be detrimental to them. Consider a thunder shirt, or thunder shirt is a thing you put on dogs. It wraps them tight. It helps with anxiety. It does help with some dogs that are prone to anxiety or fear in times of stress, like fireworks. Supplements, CBD oil. For really extreme cases, you may have to go to your vet and get some pharmaceutical. I'm not going to talk about pharmaceuticals because I'm not a vet, but your vet can certainly recommend a supplement that you can give right away that will have immediate effect. Keep your pet in a separate, quiet, low activity room when entertaining. Again, if you have guests, it's best to just keep your pet away to minimize any chances of your pet escaping if there's loud fireworks. And ensure your pet's microchip information is up to date and they have a readable ID tag. Not every pet is microchipped, but you definitely want to have a secure collar on your dog with identifying information. And this one is from the International Organization for Animal Protection. Simple tips protecting animals from New Year's Eve fireworks, right? Or July 4th, doesn't really matter when it is, right? Number one, keep them as far away as possible from celebrations or from places where firecrackers are lighted up or other, obviously, fireworks. Just keep, like I said, keep them away. If you don't have any experience bringing your dog or pet to a public place where they're going to have fireworks, you don't know how they're going to respond. And you can't just take for granted, oh yeah, they'll be fine. You don't know that. Don't take them. Number two, do not leave them alone as they could have uncontrolled reactions and get hurt. Stay close, be calm, and try to entertain them for distracting them from the noise. So yeah, I mean, it's best to stay home. If you can't stay home, I get it. Make sure they're in a safe place where they could be confined and they can't hurt themselves. Definitely don't leave them outside. I'll do more videos on pets that are kept outside, but if you keep a pet outside, which I'm not a proponent of, but again, that's a discussion for another time. Don't leave them outside, bring them in. If they live in a run or something, get a big old crate and put them in your garage or somewhere inside to keep them safe if they have severe reactions to gunshots, thunderstorms, and in all likelihood, fireworks. And save, and again, protect the place. That's the whole purpose, is to prevent escape and to prevent injury. Keep your TV or radio at a high volume. What I like to do is with the TV, this is more of preparing up to the point of fireworks. I also recommend this for thunderstorms, is go like on YouTube or any kind of video streaming app or service and maybe play like something with a lot of bass or a lot of weird noises. I find that Native American music is really nice with the flutes and the drums and all sorts of different tones and volumes and bass. Those are nice. Reggae is really cool because reggae has a lot of variety as far as tone and again, the objective is to have a lot of different sounds to hopefully preoccupy their sense of hearing. And keep them high, obviously close windows, shutters, drapes. I would say, me personally, keep the light on to minimize the flashing if there's a lot of fireworks in your neighborhood. If you turn it off, all that flashing could really cause some anxiety. So I would say keep the lights on. That's my personal opinion. Let them take shelter wherever they prefer. No, I don't necessarily agree with this one because where they prefer may not be safe and they may not know that. Right. So we have to make the decision that it is safe for them to A, not escape, and B, so they can't hurt themselves. So make sure you choose a safe, secure location. During walks, ensure to keep them on leash. In this period, do not release them even in the dog park. So me personally, if there's fireworks going off, I'm not walking my dogs. And I'm a trainer. I really well-behaved dogs. They're really not noise sensitive. So I'm not really worried about that stuff. I'm not walking my dogs if there's fireworks going on. If I have a rescue here at my house that I'm working, even in my fenced-in yard, they are on a leash when I'm walking them around this time of year and Sunday mornings, because Sunday mornings, this time of year, we hear gunshots all over the place. So when I know I have a noise-sensitive dog, even in my fenced yard, the rescue dog that I'm working, they are on leash. That dog is not escaping under my care and control. Absolutely not. So, if you know that there's going to be fireworks in your area, maybe take your dog for an earlier walk and so you don't have to worry about dealing with that. Like we talked about, number 7, ask a veterinarian for supportive therapy, obviously medication. I'm not going to talk about that anyway. Number 8, do not give sedatives to your animal as a home remedy. Some drugs have contraindications and can increase the phobic state. So this is where, talking to your vet comes into play, because some anti-anxiety meds, they actually can cause more intense behavior in dogs specifically. That's why it's important to talk to your vet that you want one that's going to, for lack of a better word or phrase, kind of knock them out for a few hours. But anti-anxiety meds could actually have the opposite effect. So this is a really good tip that they put in here. Number 9, try to spend New Year's Eve with your pet. Obviously, we're talking about 4th of July here. Same thing. In a location far from loud and unexpected noises. Just if you can, stay home. Just stay home with your pet. Number 10, ask your municipality to issue a warning to ban fireworks and raise awareness in your community. Okay, so most major municipalities in the country, it's not legal to set fireworks off. Some states you can't even buy fireworks. You have to cross state lines to buy them and bring them back. I can't speak to all states, but a lot of states you can't even buy fireworks. So the fact that you have fireworks and you're lighting them off is technically against the law. You can ask your municipality to enforce the law, right? And then some areas they do allow any wacko to just blow off fireworks, which I think it's stupid. Again, this is not 30, 40 years ago. We know a lot more about the dangers associated with amateurs lighting off fireworks. I mean, think about when I was a little kid, don't play with firecrackers, you'll blow a finger off. Now, I never blew a finger off, but people literally blow their fingers off because they're stupid. So anyway, these are, again, just some tips by a couple of organizations that I want to throw out there. At the end of the day, if you have a dog and you don't know how they're going to react in the situation surrounding fireworks or any new situation, always practice caution, right? It's not just about going out and bringing our pets to some public place, right? We always have to do what's in their best interest. So anyway, it's close to July 4th here. And I wish you all a happy Independence Day. And again, when in doubt, you got to keep your animals safe, okay? Enjoy the 4th. Be safe. I'll see you guys soon.